The Gina and Matty podcast.
Suze in the newsroom is one of the best newsreaders in the country. Respected journalist, just fantastic. You hear it at the top and the bottom of the hour, Susie Thompson. But there is sometimes some news that Suze doesn't use, so that's why I can bring you the news that Suze doesn't use. Rafael Nadal, I think she did use this, but I'm just going to say it anyway because it's pretty big stuff. Rafael Nadal, wow.
That's right.
That's what I call him. Rafael Nadal. 14-time French Open champion Rafa has been knocked out in round one at Roland Garros this morning by fourth seed Alexander Zverev. It sounds like it's a shock, but it's not really. He's been injured for a while. It's his first sort of big game back since the Australian tennis summer. He found some moments of his vintage best tennis. His forehand was working, but Zverev's booming serve and aggressive forearms and forehands kept him calm under pressure. The thing with Rafa is there's a lot of talk that this could be his last French Open, but what I am hearing is he did tell organisers to cancel like the big farewell ceremony that was going to be held for him. So that sort of does leave hope for Rafa fans that he might be back one more time next year. This one for movie fans. Remember that epic house from Home Alone, the McAllister's house, where Kevin was left fending off those burglars? Well, it's up for sale. The famous house from the famous 1990 classic film has just hit the market for the first time in 12 years with the price tag of $5.25 million. Now, it's located in the posh suburb of Winnetka in Illinois. Almost 900 square metre house was built in 1921. They've shared a sneak peek of the 5-bedroom house on Instagram, and you know what? You can see it. If you just go Googling, Home Alone house for sale, the real estate agents, those wanky real estate agents that do their videos. Hi, I'm Craig. This video is about me and not the house.
Let me take you through.
Yeah, hey, get out of the shot, Craig. We want to see what the kitchen looks like, not your suit.
Tight-fitting suit.
Yeah, but have a look at that. Another bit of news making today is scientists have discovered a potentially habitable planet. Now, an Australian university student has co-led the way and found an Earth-sized potential planet that we could all live on. It's only 40 light years away, guys.
How many?
Yeah.
How much time in a light year?
Google it. I don't have that on my sheet. It's the size of Earth or slightly smaller, like Venus, and its surface temperature is estimated to be a balmy 42 degrees all year round. Don't know if I could handle that. It feels like the studio at the moment, actually. It's a balmy 42 degrees in here. He said, we did the back of the envelope calculations. We worked out it's probably Earth size, probably temperament, and it's really, really, really nearby. We'll figure that out in a sec after the Princess from Batonga Googles. One day we're going to have to write this up and let everyone know that we found a new planet. Scientists have also discovered that people will believe anything that scientists say they have discovered.
Wait, what?
No.
Is it real?
It is, is it real? I don't know. How far away is 40?
Okay, so this is going to throw you.
Okay.
And we're both going to feel so dumb.
Okay.
So a light year it's the distance that light travels in a year. So a light year is one year. So it's 40 years away.
Wow.
What? How did we
Hey, we're talking. That's why the scientists do the sciencey stuff, and we just read their reports. Let's change gears to something that is quite disturbing but quite hilarious. Now, obviously, since Elon Musk's car company Tesla model vehicles, fans love that. People who like Teslas love Teslas, but it seems some people like them a little bit more than others.
Huh?
Hold on to your hats. A couple ended up discovering a man was loving their pink Tesla for hours and only stopped when he was confronted and caught pink-handed. So they had a pink Tesla. On May 18 in a Hyundai department store in South Korea, the brazen car lover was seen trying to get into the car, but not in the traditional sense. The car's owner's husband said his wife witnessed the man kissing, touching, I can't say that word, using his fingers in the car for a total of 3 hours. No one wants to go for 3 hours before fleeing once she approached the car to get into the vehicle. Now, the best thing about the Tesla is they have cameras everywhere. So they've got footage of the man who was loving the car for 3 hours. They reported to police, but there are no laws around loving cars in that way. The guy kissed my wife's car, then he I'm not saying that word, and ran off only when my wife approached to get into the car. We tried reporting to police, but there is no known charge that would apply in this case, so we're out of options. The police suggested maybe we should take the pink wrapping off the car because it could be triggering to mechanicophiliacs, paraphilia involving sexual attraction to machines like cars. It could be like sexually lingerie to other people or something. I reckon that's enough. We done?
Yeah, wrap that.
Well, unwrap it, maybe.
Gina and Matty.
What's going on, guys? It's Post Malone.
Selena Gomez.
Guys, I'm Justin.
This is Harry Styles.
Hi, this is Pete, Gina and Matty. Star Watch.
All right, with Gina off, producer Loz, the princess from Patonga, is in the hot seat.
Yeah.
What is making news in the glossies, Lozzie?
So the big one at the moment is, I'm sure you would have seen it at the Cannes Film Festival.
Yep.
So there's been a lot of controversy. There's a staff member there, a female security guard by the looks of it, or someone
Wrangler, I think.
moving them along. And she has now gotten into not one, not two, but 3 scuffles with celebrities that are on the red carpet.
So the one that got the most traction recently was Kelly Rowland.
Yeah.
Now there's this, somehow she's popping up in my algorithm and I gave her a follow. There's this girl who is deaf and she lip reads what people are saying at fashion events. All the celebrities, when they, there's that stock footage, you can't hear what anyone's saying, but because she's had years of lip reading, she can pick up what they're saying.
That's
and
so cool. Such a skill.
Really cool. And so Kelly Rowland's one was, don't speak to me like that.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me
Don't
like
talk
that.
to me like that. Yeah, which is a bit concerning. And you can see them kind of ushering them in. And then the same security guard was involved with another heated exchange with Dominican actress Maciel Taveras. So she had was unleashing this big train that she had, and it had an image of I think Jesus on the back of it to get that photo on the stairs moment. And she kind of stopped her and pulled her along and stopped her from pushing it off, and then she gave her a little bit of a shove. The actress actually was like, get out of my face kind of thing.
Wow.
And then now
we saw it again this morning.
Yeah,
with the Korean actress.
Yeah, with the Korean actress, and she's done the same thing, ushered them in. So I don't know.
Is she racist? Is that what you're saying?
Well, there's a lot of people speculation of people saying.
I'm joking.
We'll skip over that. It's more half the people are fire this woman. This is the 3rd time, and then the other 3 are is she doing her job, and has she been told to do this? Is she ushering people along?
It's the red carpet.
It's very aggressive.
It is aggressive, right? It is very aggressive. But that's what the red carpet's for. You get dressed up and you do those things to have the photos taken for the press for your event.
Yeah, and they need to give them the shot. And well, I also read a little conspiracy theory that apparently celebs need to pay to get that money shot to be standing on the stairs, and maybe these people didn't offer to pay. I don't know.
Gotcha. Yeah,
it's a bit weird.
Bit of a toss, that festival, anyway.
Yeah.
It's standing up to 17-minute standing ovations for movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's just so long.
17 minutes?
And the French, they just take no shit. So
That's
they would have been
exactly
get in there.
Not great news for our boy Chris Hemsworth. His new movie, Mad Max. Well, it's topped the box office in the States against some pretty stiff competition. Garfield. But it is getting absolutely slammed. It's the worst debut in 3 decades at the box office for him. We said it, we touched on it earlier in the show. The Mad Max thing, I watched that trailer. I'm like, there's nothing about... The trailer's meant to hook you in and go, yes!
Yeah.
I watched it, I was like, I'm really confused, and I don't think I need to say that.
It's just one of those cult classic sagas that I'm not really in, so I don't understand. But then there will be people who love it. But I just don't personally get it.
I'm not going to yuck your yum. If that's your thing, go for it.
Absolutely.
And you can win tickets to go to Hoyt's Arena tomorrow on the show just after 6:30, and you can
Check it
go
out
on
for
us.
yourself.
Yeah, and give us a review and tell me I was wrong.
100%.
Amy Poehler, who is from Parks and Recreation and also famously, she's not just a mum, she's a cool mum.
I love her.
She's in town for the Vivid Festival happening in Sydney. She was doorstopped, which is like the interview on the red carpet, so she's getting vox popped, and they asked her about, I don't know what exactly they asked her, but I'm pretty sure she thinks that New Zealand and Australia are the same thing, because I think she was trying to do a bit of localism gear in the answer. Have a listen.
What are the little things that bring you joy throughout your everyday life?
Oh my gosh. When dogs find the right owner, when I watch people perform the haka, that gives me joy. Good food, family and friends. like kind of big gestures and small gestures. Yeah. That's what he's been doing.
So close, Amy.
Oh, bless her. To be
So
fair,
close.
I also love the haka when they do that.
I do too. It is one of the most amazing things.
It makes me tingly.
I remember being at a Bledisloe Cup on the sideline, Wallabies versus the All Blacks, and when they did the haka, it was so... I don't think I've had goosebumps like that at a sporting event.
It's so
It was
cool.
incredible. And just quickly, for Back to the Future fans, Michael J. Fox is auctioning off Marty McFly's iconic denim jacket from the Back to the Future movie on his Instagram. So it's real Mike J. Fox. He's auctioning it off. It's signing it, and it's going to be up for auction on June 16. So get in before it's too late.
The Gina and Matty Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.